Good evening. I have one from my garden now that I was told was Tobago seasoning, but they have definite bell pepper shape to them. I know they're Chinense. I've had one of them, but Tobago seasoning are usually got the round bulbous end by the stem, and then it tapers to a point, kind of like the Bikino, but bigger peppers. So I don't know if there's that strong of a variance with it, but we're going to cut it open and take a look. Well, I think this one's going to be a little hot. Look at the oil over on that one. Wouldn't mind getting some seeds out of this one. Okay, so Tobago seasoning or something. Really strong, really effervescent. Sweet, but does have a little bitterness to it. Not from the pepper. Cool. I heard that it was a sweet one, but this one, whatever it might actually be, got a sharp burn to it. Hit me on the lips, and my lips started glowing while I was chewing the pepper, and then it's flaring up on the tongue a little bit, but it's prickly in my throat. So that was a very, very different flavor from that last one I had. And it's got a nice little prickle to it. It's starting to wrap around my whole tongue now, coming up a little bit more. Lips are picking up too. And it's a sharp sting in the lower part of my throat. So yeah, that's coming through. Oh, I'm sweating. drooling. The flavor's still coming through a little bit, but not much. That's a fairly good. Approaching the upper part of the low end of the scale. Well, no, midpoint, we'll say. But yeah, this one's definitely a drool producer. That's a creeper now. It's getting a bit warmer than I kind of expected it to be. Fairly warm, just because I could see oil on the placental tissue, and usually, you know, it's going to be hot. If you can see that. Because even with fairly warm ones, you usually don't see much, if any, because the capsaicin is so small, such a small amount. On the back part of my tongue, it's coming down underneath, like in right here, right underneath where my jawbone is, only inside my mouth. Yeah, it's definitely the back part, underside of my tongue on the sides here is coming through quite a bit stronger. The top of my tongue is still flaring up really good level too. Yeah, this one was a bit hotter than I thought it was gonna be, based on what variety I assumed it was. But once I cut it open, I kind of expected it to be hot. But it's a slow builder. I didn't really realize that at first. This is probably on par with that other one that I just had a few minutes ago. Just a little bit smaller size, but yeah, that's good stuff. That's got a nice burn to it. I'd like to grow those again. Hopefully I can get a consistent shape, because some of the ones on that plant that I took this off of are more like a Xavery shape. Really round ends. Bulbous almost, but like a tamarind almost, actually. I don't know if anybody knows what that's watching knows what those look like, but they're a big, basically a big bean pod, used as a fruit, seed, you know, flavoring in Mexican and other Hispanic beverages and candies and stuff like that. It's fairly tart, but anyway, the pods on this plant are shaped like those, really rounded, legume-like pods. They're not extremely long, but similar shape anyway. So, this is still crackling along, but I'm going to let this video go. We're about 8.5 minutes, so, yeah, Tobago Bell. I don't know what to call this pepper now, since I don't know exactly what it is. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Got about 10 seeds here. I'll try to grow them next year. Thanks for watching. See you later.